You just graduated and you're asking yourself, how should I invest? What's up everybody? My name is David, and in this video we're going to be talking about how you should invest after college. Stay tuned. If you just graduated and you're looking to start investing, I highly recommend these tips. To start it off, saving accounts. And I'm not talking about this, or this. I'm talking about high yield saving accounts. For those who just graduated, let me join you. I admit I haven't worn this in years, but I thought it would be a nice touch so I can relate to the people who just graduated. And props to the class of 2020. A high yield savings account is similar to a traditional savings account, but it's different because it's online. So a lot of the costs that they would accrue by being a brick and mortar store or in person, they don't accrue that. And because of that, they're able to increase the dividends for the customers because they're not accruing for that cost in their accounts. And for this investment strategy, I want you to put your emergency funds into this. An emergency fund is money that you set aside for unforeseen issues, such that if you lost your job, any medical bills, or if you're moving perhaps. Generally, emergency funds are 3 to 6 months of what you would spend within a month of your monthly expenses. These are my recommendations for high yield savings accounts. There will be Ally, American Express, and Marcus by Goldman Sachs. The reason why I consider this as an investment strategy is because you're already saving for emergency fund, so you might as well get the highest yield for interest for it. On average, saving accounts are generally 0.01%, so these saving accounts are around 1%. Tip number 2, 401k and Roth IRA. Alright, I admit I got too hot with my gown and I decided to take it off. So for the rest of the video, I'm just going to be wearing whatever I'm wearing now for the video. The basics for a 401k and a Roth IRA is that they're both retirement accounts. The difference is how you contribute. For a traditional 401k, you contribute pre-tax, meaning that before your taxes are taken out from your paycheck, for the same year that you earn the income, you're able to reduce your income so your taxes are lower. With every good thing in life, there's a cost. So for the cost for using a 401k is that you're not paying upfront the taxes, but you'll be paying that after when you retire and withdraw from your account. Also for 401ks that are company sponsored, meaning that employees will match up your contribution to their standard. So that standard could be dollar for dollar, 50 cents to the dollar. For example, if your employer matches up to 5% of your pay, max out at 5%. Essentially, you're putting 5% of your paycheck along with their match. So whatever their match is, that's immediate return right there. And who doesn't like free money? On the other hand, for a Roth IRA, it's the opposite. These contributions are post-tax, meaning that you already pay your money to the government. The benefit for investing in a Roth IRA is that any money that you withdraw after retirement is tax-free. Yes, completely tax-free. One very important detail about a 401k and a Roth IRA is that you can't withdraw until you're 59 and a half. Any withdrawals earlier than 59 and a half, you risk pay and penalty, so don't do that. Just keep in mind that you just set it and forget it. So any money that you put there, just imagine if you didn't have that money. Before getting to step 3, I highly recommend that you do the first and second step. The third investment tool is stocks. A stock is an investment tool that represents a share or part ownership of a company. So if you think about any companies that are well known, such as Google, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, if you buy a share, you buy a portion of the whole company. Think of that. Isn't that great? For the basic principles for owning stocks, you want to be able to buy a stock low and then sell it high. And then whatever the difference is your profit, times the number of shares that you have. For example, if you bought a stock at $95 and it goes up to $100 and sold at that price, the difference is 5. And if you had 1 share, it's a $5 profit. If you have 10 shares, it'll be $50 in profit. If you have 100 shares, $500 profit. Easy math, right? If you want to purchase stock, you want to contact your brokerage. And a brokerage is a third party who represents on your behalf, who goes to the stock market to buy your stocks at the price and quantity that you want to borrow. When these companies do well, their value of the company goes up along with the stock price. The downside and risk for investing in the individual stocks is that it could go down. Out of all the investment tools that I mentioned before, stocks are the most riskiest, just because there's maybe unforeseen issues or news or performances that they may not be listed and then make the company worthless, for example. Meaning that the stock value could be at 100, but then the next year it could be down to 95 or 90. For my mindset, when I invest in stocks, I invest as if I already lost the money. So the money can appreciate or can go down. I should be indifferent of where it's at, but invest in safe companies that you believe that will appreciate in value over time. And those are my 3 main investment tools that I suggest that people who just graduate look into. Thank you for everyone for watching. If you thought the video was informative or useful, just like, comment, share with the video. Thanks. Have a good one.